chosen ones, empaths, and all the real ones, being stuck in a position where you think the narcissist has gone on and lived their best life ever, happily ever after, can be a real tight squeeze. It can hurt the heart. It can be really troublesome to go through that. But I need you to see clearly. All right, I need you to see clearly. The new supply is a glorified rebound. That is what a new supply is. Okay, it's a glorified rebound. You may have rebounded in your lifetime, and this is exactly what the narcissist is doing. They are glorifying the rebound. They are glorifying the new supply with an attempt to make you jealous, with an attempt to frustrate you, with an attempt to make you feel insecure, and even they're gaslighting you from a distance basically, and they're trying to wound you from a distance. They're trying to cause you grief and pain. Please like, share, and subscribe. So this is nothing more than a glorified rebound. You don't have to worry about anything. I need you to see clearly. This is what it is. You know how difficult finding someone real, decent, authentic is. Okay, if you've experienced that in your lifetime, then it's very great. You should be very grateful that you've experienced that. But even in friendships and everything, it's still rare to come across real, authentic people. And the narcissist thrives around authenticity. They're in their best element. It stabilizes their mood. They're able to have full control. When they run into trouble with these new supplies, a lot of these new supplies bring them a lot of trouble, drama, chaos, and it's a glorified rebound. All right, the narcissist knows, like, when they get there, after a little while, the infatuation stage is worn off. They realize that they've rebounded. Like, they know, like, narcissists are not exempt from rebounding. Okay, it happens. You know what it's like, and that is what the new supply is, a glorified rebound. And I might start calling it that from now on. Okay, let's say, for example, your situation, maybe you're saying, hey Zion, like, what about a back burner? What about if they went someone back before? That's still, a glorified rebound. They've just gone to someone who's comfortable, and therefore there's going to be no love bomb. There's going to be nothing like that around someone they've already been acquainted with. So that's out the table. So they're not living happily ever after. Okay, you need to stop making yourself, the actions of the narcissist, be a reflection of you. You have to stop that. It's a fundamental, crucial point that you have to make. You can't let the narcissist actions be a reflection of who you are. It's just not the right way to go about things. I'm trying to help you see clearly. Please see clearly. All right, I understand many of you in hurt and pain. Don't compare yourself to the new supply. Don't compare yourself to this glorified rebound or anything. Okay. The thing is it's there for you to see. It's there. Part of you, I know, already sees this. All right. It's the way it happened, the way they monkey branch, the way they do this thing so quickly. Anything done quickly is not going to become, it takes work, dedication, devotion. Like, they don't have this in them. How are they gonna possibly live happily ever after when they can't even regulate their own mood without being around an empath, and they're miserable sacks of shit? Excuse my language. But I spoke to some people I spoke one recently, and it's come up several times. These individuals saw, when they realized the narcissist was with a new supply, or a glorified rebound, as I'm going to call it. I have to keep telling myself that, and I want you to call it that. It's a glorified rebound. They saw it. Some of them saw it on social media. Some of them saw it in person. And they saw that the narcissist had downgraded. They saw the narcissist was miserable. And I've even seen some of these narcissists go on to have children, go on to marry these glorified rebound new supplies. Okay, and it's just all an illusion to hurt you. Okay, It's all to hurt you. So this has come up quite frequently. So I'm glad people can see it. I'm not saying like, and this is what I'm encouraging you to see. Have the discernment to be able to see through this stuff. All right. On the topic of sessions, remember I'm available 24 hours now. So if you ever need one-to-one help, I'm available 24 hours. So like I'm saying, a glorified rebound, you don't need to feel incomplete because of a glorified rebound. You don't need to feel like you've lost. You don't need to feel like the narcissist has won because they've monkey branched to some new supply or back burner supply or anything like that. You don't need to feel invalidated. You don't need to feel like nothing like that. Okay. It's good that it's happened. Okay. It's taught you about these deviant creatures. It showed you what they're like, and don't follow the same path that they don't follow the same steps that they take. All right. They just go through people, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be watching long enough their social media, or you shouldn't be watching their social media, but just for example, or you shouldn't be keeping tabs on them. You're not going to be keeping tabs on them long enough to see them go through other supplies and other supplies and other supplies. Something I want to incorporate in your core principles is, once you've seen a narcissist with a new supply or a back burner supply, or, you know, a glorified, as I like to say now, a glorified rebound, that should be your deal breaker. It has to be your deal breaker. It's when you have to let go. Okay. Obviously, it's more complicated if you have children, things like that, but it's when you need to let go. Okay. You can still parallel parent and things like that. Look into parallel parenting if you need to do that. If you have young children, it's very useful, but please don't let anyone, like, you know, you can't keep thinking that the narcissist is living happily ever after with their new supply. You just can't keep thinking it, people. You can't keep thinking it. So from now on, I'm going to try and remember to call it a glorified rebound, because that's what it is. But the difference is they don't get the hell out of there. They stick to them like glue because they're desperate. You know, the narcissist is desperate. They've realized the huge drop in supply that they've taken, the huge knock in supply, and they're gonna have to settle now. And that's what a lot of them do. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. I'm now available 24 hours across all time zones. You can also request custom videos. All video requests are processed in 24 hours. You're welcome to donate or support to the channel if you'd like to. My podcast is now on Spotify. Check out the spiritual channel for more content. All links you need are in the description box below, and I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.